Have a good recess and lunchtime, kids. Everyone is dismissed, except for Brendan. Brendan, the reason why that you are not dismissed to recess, it's because we need to talk about your behavior that you have done yesterday ago.
Mrs. Martin, what do you mean about my behavior and what did I do yesterday ago?
Well, Brendan, if you want to know why, then you will have to find out in the school meeting that we will be having in the few, and your parents will be in the meeting as well.
Oh no, I have a feeling that this is going to be bad.
Oh no, I hope that the school meeting of Brendan's behavior is good this time, because since last time we had a school meeting with Brendan's behavior he did a thing bad. And I hope this school meeting with Brendan's behavior is good this time, because if he did something immature, then we will give him some serious consequences if his bad actions. Now let's go inside and get going to that meeting room to see what Brendan has done bad this time, honey.
Thank you for coming to the meeting, Peter and Jane. We appreciate you coming down.
No problem, Mrs. Clementine. What has Brendan done this time?
Well, Mrs. Martin will tell you what exactly happened, because she has gotten one of the tickers named Mr. L of what Brendan has done bad this time.
Okay, Peter and Jane, so the report that I have gotten from Brendan's behavior, one of the teachers named Mr. L, he told me that Brendan beated up Caillou. And he beated him up so insanely that Caillou gotten so of his blood out and has been taken to the hospital to get better and heal up. And his parents and family is upset because of Caillou getting beaten up by Brendan. And the doctor and parents said that he is not going to get out of the hospital until December 10th, 2023. And one more thing that stinks about him being in the hospital this week is that tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and he will not be available to hang out with his family and eat Thanksgiving dinner with them this year because of Brendan beating up Caillou so insanely. Let me tell you the full story what has happened and why Brendan beat up Caillou so insanely in recess since yesterday ago. So listen very carefully, guys. So it all started since Brendan was going to the sandbox to see what Caillou and Leo were doing. Then he said to Caillou, "Can I join you guys whatever you are building in the sandbox?" But Caillou said no because they were worried that he might cause trouble, and they didn't want him playing with them anyway because Brendan was so unfriendly. Then Brendan gotten upset and furious that Caillou and Leo wouldn't let him join them whatever they was building in the sandbox. Then Brendan ran to Caillou and was going to beat him up. Luckily Leo was right next to Caillou and he wanted to save his best friend, but he knew that he couldn't do it alone. So he ran to Mr. L and told him of what happened. And when Leo took Mr. L to the sandbox, Caillou was so hurt insanely and Mr. L took Caillou to the nurse office, but the nurse couldn't do anything about it. So Mrs. Clementine called Caillou's mom to take him to the hospital to get better and filled up. And for Brendan's homework this weekend is that he needs to write an apology letter to Caillou of how sorry he is for hurting him, and it is due on November 27th, which is on Monday. And Brendan, we are all disappointed of you of what you have done to Caillou. What you have done to him was very uncool and unacceptable. Do you realize if you were older, you could get arrested if you have done something like that? You have been the worst student I have ever had within my class, and we cannot take it any more of your troublemaking actions you have done in this school.
And Peter and Jane, you need to learn how to control your kid and make sure that he is mature enough to stay in this school with us. And like what Mrs. Martin said, your son needs to write an apology letter to Caillou and it needs to be turned in on Mrs. Marin's desk after Thanksgiving break. That's all we need to say about your son's behavior, and make sure that your son is behaved enough the next time schools starts. But anyways, you are all free to go, and Brendan is suspended for the rest of the day as well because we do not want to risk him beating up someone again in recess time. And also, happy Thanksgiving of 2023, and I hope that you all have a fun time along with your family this Thanksgiving.
Okay, Mrs. Clementine, we understand, and me and my wife will make sure that Brendan doesn't do something like this again, and happy Thanksgiving of 2023 as well.
You are all free to go and have a nice day.
Idiot kid. We cannot believe that you beat up one of your classmates named Caillou. Like fucking seriously. This is now THE2 and the goddamn time that you have beaten up Caillou. You should know damn well that beating up someone is very uncool and not nice to do to a person. And now Caillou is in the hospital with his family and upset of him being at the hospital because of you beating him up and caused one of his boot to come out to HF him. And that one thing that stinks about him being in the hospital with this week is Thanksgiving, and he will not be available to have Thanksgiving with his family this year because of you beating him up so insanely and caused him to end up in the hospital. And now you have to write an apology letter to Caillou about how sorry of what you have done to him over this Thanksgiving break because of your bad immature behavior. And you know what this means, Brandon, is that you are so grounded for the rest of the Thanksgiving break.
And you are also grounded for the entire Thanksgiving break as well now. So this means that you will not have any entertainment to start on your Thanksgiving break.
And since that tomorrow is Thanksgiving, we will be going to Grandma and Grandpa's house to have Thanksgiving dinner at their house. But you will not be coming with us, and instead, you will just be staying in your room locked up all day in your empty Grandma and Grandpa's house for Thanksgiving Day, which is tomorrow.
Now get your ass in the way of garbage such that movie right now, or silently tell your father to make your day belt super hard. Now, go to your room right now. Now go right to your own piece of garbage. Why me? Why no Thanksgiving for me? One.
Brendan, shut up, you little whiny baby stupid big brother. This is what you get if you do something bad. Now have fun being locked up to your room. Now get started on that apology letter to Caillou, you piece of garbage brother.
Hey guys, Lola J the Cool Gonamator Boy 2009 here, and before I end this episode of Brendan Gets Grounded, I would like to give a shout out to GoTube. And the reason I'm giving him a shout out because it is his early birthday since tomorrow is his birthday. If you don't know this user, the link in his channel is in the description, so make sure to subscribe to him. So anyways, thanks for watching, and happy Thanksgiving 2023 guys. I hope you all have a good Thanksgiving dinner.